Hello YouTube, my name is Stacy. I'm known here as Flighty Rambler, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel today. Today it's a haul video of two kinds. One, a few items that I found in storage not too long ago and re-added them to my stash, and a few items that I've purchased within the last few months. The first is a studio tray by a brand called Montmartre. And this is a brand that is found in Canada in Winners, HomeSense, and Marshalls. I paid $5.99 for this Studio Tidy Signature sorting tray, I suppose. I feel it's going to be a good way for me to have more brushes and pens and pencils at my disposal. Next, I found this Smash book at Value Village. I paid $5.99 for it, and if you are familiar with my channel, you know that I have a Smash book in progress, and I'm almost done, so I was pleased to find another one to continue on. This is something I found in my storage. They are some rub-ons that I found at a garage sale a few years ago, and I didn't use them because I kind of shuffled them right into storage and haven't looked at them since. And I was pleased to see them because I had forgotten about them. So I have 3 containers, 3 packages with a number of fonts in each. And this is a blowback to when I was working in the newspaper industry. Now, I didn't use rub-ons myself. I was in the digital age of newspapers, but I did work at one weekly newspaper that was still doing paste up and did use some rub-ons and wax to roll out our ads and do our paste ups that way. It's just a fun flashback for me to see these in my stash again because it reminds me of my career in the pre-press department of newspapers, and what a fun memory. Now these rub-ons work well. However, when I did test them, I was using it on my textured wood tables. So of course the rub-on's not going to come out clean. But if I did use it on a smooth surface, I'm confident that these rub-ons would transfer beautifully. And I love the fonts. Isn't it a fun idea? Next are a few items I have from working in dental offices. The last office I worked at, we were going digital, which meant that these paper charts that we had been using were no longer necessary. So I was able to take them home and start using them in my projects. The chart envelope itself will be fun to try to use somehow. And these are our new patient charts. We would fill them out with the information needed, but since we were going digital, we were going to recycle them, so I brought some home to add to my stash. And the same was for the endodontic envelope. Since we're digital, we didn't need the paper anymore. Now, all of these dental items, I brought them into my house, put them into the storage, same as the rub-ons, and forgot about them for a number of years. So I'm really pleased that I found them again, and what a blast to remember them all. Last will be the envelope for radiographs. It says do not bend because we used to send out our physical film panoramics, and it needed that size envelope. But then we ended up getting a digital X-ray machine, which meant that our panoramics were digital and we could send them electronically with an email rather than mailing them. So again, we were going to recycle these, but instead I added them to my stash. Now this is a blowback for me, printed by the Toronto Star. Can you believe it? Printed in 1967, this old cookbook. I love the binding. I am adoring the smooth paper that was used. It has this slight sheen on it, and it is so smooth and lovely. I just can't wait to start using them. Next, I have this Government of BC, the Department of Education, Foods, Nutrition, Home Management Manual, Home Economics Circular Number 1, printed in 1943. Look at the signatures. Oh my God, it's just absolutely gorgeous. The paper has a lovely patina. It's been aged and has all these wonderful spills and marks all over the place. There's even some food particles from when someone throughout the years had made a certain cake. So this Gardener's Handbook, I didn't pay $12 for it. I only paid $3 for it at a thrift shop that is new to me. It was printed in 2002 and has these beautiful color graphics on glossy paper. And even if I don't use the graphics, there's some lovely paper to work with. I have this garden and field bird, eggs and nests. It was printed in Czechoslovakia, copyrighted in 1973. It was reprinted in 1974 and 1975. It has beautiful pictures of birds and the eggs that they lay, as well as a beautiful sketch of the nest in the tree in the area that you would normally find their nests. A 1,001 smartest things ever said. Smartest things ever said. I'm going to look through this for quotes and whatnot. It was printed in the United States in 2004. I've made sure to show the ISBN numbers of each of these books. I got this beautiful deck of jumbo cards from Marshall's for $9.99. I have been eyeballing jumbo cards online, trying to decide if I wanted to purchase some or not. But when I found them in front of me, I just couldn't resist. Look at the back of it, and the colors of the cards themselves are a muted color, which I find absolutely fascinating. And then they had two. And I had to buy both. Oh my goodness. I couldn't decide. So my sister said, just get both. And so I did. And I don't regret it, because aren't they fabulous? I love the colors on the pink sky one. And the jokers are so beautiful. Next, I'm showing a few napkins that I found. These ones came from Dollarama, and I love the patterns on them. Isn't it so pretty? And I have 3 of them from Dollarama, and the black and white one I found at the Dollar Tree. I was running low on index cards, so I got some more. Rachel from Sweet Bee Paper Co. has a quick tutorial on how to add some great coffee splats using some instant coffee. This pad of gold and silver glitter and foil would have come in handy for the challenge in Defember for the gold or silver prompt. But better late than never. I'm adding it to my stash now, so in case it happens again, I have them on hand. This box full of wood veneers of woodland critters, leaves, and mushrooms, and an acorn would have come in so handy for Defember. And wouldn't you know it, I get it after the prompts are over. Next is this package of gold foiled insects and butterflies, and I'm just going to go through and show you each of them. And then I also have a package of gold foiled butterflies. The difference is that in the package with the insects, they aren't fussy cut. They have a white border around them. And this pack of butterflies is cut right to the butterfly, leaving no white border around it. I bought myself a book binding kit, including some waxed linen threads in 3 colors, an awl, and some needles. And I guess I'm ready to create my first junk journal. Next are some stamp sets that I found, all of alphabets, the uppercase and lowercase of this design, as well as uppercase and lowercase of another type with a locking mechanism that keeps them together to keep the spacing nice and even and straight. I'm going to test these alphas with my new stamp pads, my new Stays-On stamp pads in red and blue. And finally is a large portion of this video is going to be going through this handmade Japanese washi paper that I picked up in Quebec so many years ago. This was in the same storage container as the rub-ons, and I was pleased to find them again because back when I first purchased it, I didn't know what to do with it. I tried creating some flowers and some texture on backgrounds, but I was still learning and not really understanding how to layer this thin paper up, and I didn't really go through it all that much. I do remember coveting it when I saw it in the store in Quebec, and I went back month after month because I had given myself a monthly budget to use to purchase and build up my stash, that it took me a few months to purchase the 3 packages that I ended up buying of this paper, only to not use it. So when I found it in my stash and saw the array of colors, I was thrilled because how could I have forgotten about this gorgeous handmade paper? Look at it. It is so pretty. I was so happy to go through that storage bin and find all these treasures that I had put away and forgotten about. What a reminder to go through your stash now and then and just look at what you have. These treasures I'm going to start using as best I can. I'm still a little hesitant to use the washi paper since it's so delicate, but junk journaling just means layering up pieces of textured paper, which is what this is. So I'm crossing my fingers that I'll get the hang of it. And that's going to be it for this video. I thank you for watching this video. I encourage you to like this video and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.